Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is. How it get in, how it's finna go. Do all that good stuff down below, man. I'm hyped for this video. I'm hyped. I'm extra hyped, man. I done found my niche build again. It's a little different than years past, but I finally figured out how to get my tempo pusher. And I'm also extra hyped because they added more versions, more variety of the tempo pusher build. So if you want to come rock with Mr. Tempo Pusher, man, I'm ready to bring my tempo pushers out. This here gonna be my Giannis build. Super excited. I love Giannis. And the fact that I can make a tempo pusher at a big man position now really got me hyped. So let's get into it now. First and foremost, what I want to say about this build is I'm showing you my version. Okay, I know a lot of people might not necessarily, they're gonna have opinions about this, but shout out to Uncle Demi. He got a Giannis build, versatile slasher. They had opinions on his defense, right? For example, showing you that IQ, can make up for the lack of stats or what have you. Uncle Demi has a versatile slasher, very solid all around on offense, and people was looking at the defense and wondering if it's gonna be enough, it's too low. And as he showed, if you go peep that, he showed he's still very solid on defense, okay? So me, on the other hand, my Jalen Williams build has a 99 driving dunk, okay? Well, it will after the cap breakers. 94 right now, 95 after I add the other 4 breakers, we'll have a 99. So with that in mind, making my Giannis build, I wanted to prioritize what else he's known for, right? Giannis obviously known for his slashing ability. Me, I want to take advantage of him being known for his defensive ability, okay? 6'10", 211, 7'4", wingspan. Apologize to invites, I might get a couple of those because the guy's trying to hoop right now. Alright, 7'4" wingspan. As you can see, I want y'all to take a look at the caps. We got 70 ball handle, speed with ball, 78 ball handle, 83 ball, 83 midi, 92 rebound. We can get it all on defense. Let me take y'all in here and show y'all what I did, man. Now, I know first thing y'all gonna look at, some of y'all might look at, is the offense and how it's very mediocre, high 70s, okay? First thing you should be looking at is how versatile this build is on defense, okay? 88 block, 85 interior, 83 perimeter, 84 steal. I can guard it all, okay? I'll be able to check bigger wings. I'll be able to go down low and bang with the bigs, okay? As far as defense, this build is made to survive and hang with any position on defense. I'm going to have no problem running center. With this speed and agility, I'm going to have no problem running around bigger bigs. And with this defense, I'm going to have no problem checking smaller wings, With this ball handle, I'm going to have no problem breaking down my offender. Now, as y'all know, like I said before, this is a cap breaker build. So when it comes to offense, I will be using all of my cap breakers on offense. Maybe a couple on pass accuracy, but this is a cap breaker build. When you hear somebody saying that, they're most likely saying that you're not going to get the full potential of this build until you got cap breakers, okay? So now let's jump over and I'm going to show y'all exactly what I'm doing with my cap breakers on this build. All right, and here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I got a cap breaker so I can show you the math and the numbers on what is going to happen when I add these cap breakers. Now, I know a lot of people are making builds. The game just came out. Refrain from making a build like this first, in the sense of you want some cap breakers to look at the numbers first and do the math. And you also don't want to go with a cap breaker build for your first build. You want to make an all-around build, make sure he can, be versatile. But when it comes to these tricky builds here to where you need cap breakers to put them at their fullest potential, I highly recommend taking your time, doing the math, come in here, see how much you're going to get with each cap breaker, okay? Now, 77 3 ball, 78 midi. I can cap breaker these if I want. It'll set me up to be even a better shooter. I don't need to, Giannis isn't known for his magnificent 3-ball, but this is, you know, if you know 2K, you know at 77, it's just fine if you're trying to knock down a shot. But I might cap breaker the 3-ball to 80, you know, why not, right? But the main focus is to cap breaker this offense. So the way I set my Giannis build up is I made him as versatile as possible on defense and add the slashing later, right? Drive and dunk, if you do the math, we'll get to 91. Okay, from a 79 to a 91. I don't think y'all grasping what you could do with these builds. You know, standing dunk. I'm pretty sure you do the math, I'll get an 85 standing dunk, 90 layup, 91 driving dunk. I will be able to finish with the best of them. I'm not necessarily concerned on having a 99, because what I'm going to do with this build is specialize in finishing, right? I'm going to specialize in finishing. My defense is already good. I'm going to have a permanent boosted posterizer. I'm going to be able to slash with the best of them still. I'm going to be able to finish around the basket. I'm going to be able to knock my shots down. I'm going to be able to handle the ball. I'm going to be able to defend anyone and rebound. And this is why it got me so hyped. Because, hey, not only is this my Giannis build, you know I make a Giannis build every year, but this year, he a backline tempo pusher, man. I have my Giannis face scan soon. Don't even trip. Don't worry about that part. But look up top. You see that backline tempo pusher, man. I can't wait to bring y'all these tempo pusher builds. And I want y'all to realize that these tempo pusher builds are cap breaker builds, bro. Now, to make a tempo push, you need a lot of defense, a lot of ball handling, and a lot of speed. Okay? A secondary ball handler lock of sorts, if you will. Not necessarily a play lock, because you can't have too much pass, but you gotta have the ball handle, you gotta have the speed, and you gotta have the defense. So I'm super hyped. Drop a comment and let me know how y'all liking this build, what y'all would have did different, and if you want to see more tempo pushers, because you know I'm about to bring them to you. You know I'm about to bring them to you, man. Drop a comment, drop a like if you're making a tempo pusher too. Alright, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. You already know how we coming.